Dude, let's talk about Superman and the Immigration Act of 1924. Now, you're probably wondering, what does Superman have to do with the Immigration Act of 1924? I mean, the first issue of Superman came out in 1938, a full 14 years later than the Immigration Act of 1924. How could that be related? I'm so glad you asked, because in the Immigration Act, it was passed by Congress, and it was meant to curtail the amount of immigration we were having coming into this country at that time, especially Eastern Europeans, and among them the Jewish population. It really meant to curtail them. The Jewish population was getting a lot of negative attention at the time. They were being blamed for things like the Great Depression. And this act was meant to preserve American homogeneity, which is kind of ironic, because I think the strength of America is our diversity, right? So there is no real American homogeneity. We are an amalgam of all these different races, cultures, ethnicities, religions that make us who we are and make us a great country. So it's interesting that that was the goal at the time. But among these immigrants that were coming in at the time were the parents of Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster. Now, they would go on to create one of the greatest immigrant stories in all of comics world, Superman. Dude, there's so much more.